Hello, creative friends. This is Joy coming to you with another art journal page. So, on this particular art journal, I decided to take a page out of that I had pulled out of my 8x8 Dylusions art journal and to put some spray inks on this page. So, I'm using like some greens and blues and purples on this page to try to get some color on it and some pinks. Try to get some color on it for what I was wanting to do with this. And then after that was dried, I used some pearlized spray to spray on there to give it like a shine. But then I decided I didn't like it. It was too purple. I wanted it more like a rainbow, so I redid it here with pink, turquoise, and blue. And for some reason, I did not record respraying it. And I also, for whatever reason, did not get it recorded drawing this zebra. My idea was to do like a colored zebra like I've seen on some people have done. So I found a picture of a couple of, a little picture of some zebras, and I picked one that I liked the position of the head and all that, and I drew it on here just with real quick with pencil. And then I'm using just some black acrylic paint and some white acrylic paint to paint the zebra and fill it in. And I thought I was recording as I was drawing and painting the zebra, but all of a sudden I looked up and it was not recording. So I was very disappointed about that because I was really excited to show you guys the process that I use. Well, I don't, it's not really a process I use for drawing and painting. I just start drawing. I mean, I just kind of will just look at a picture and just, start sketching it out. But it was a smaller picture, and if, like, I love animals, I love drawing animals, but I know that there's a lot of people that don't know how to draw animals or struggle with drawing animals. And so, my suggestion to people who want to add or be able to include animals on their art journal pages more is to, if you see a picture of an animal, you can actually trace it, you can blow it up. If you have a printer, you can, use your printer to blow it up if it's a smaller picture that you want bigger, and then you can use tracing paper to trace it, or deli paper, which I'm going to do a video on that as well, where I'm going to just show you how to take a picture of an animal and you can actually trace it on deli paper and then put it right on your page. Very simple, but I do like to draw animals. That's my first love of being artistic, and from what I remember the most growing up is I would always draw animals and wildlife, and so yeah, on this one I just kind of sketched it on there and then started painting it, and I'm looking to see how it's going to fit on my art journal page. And the art journal that I'm going to put it in is an 8x8 Dylusions journal, as I mentioned. It's a new one that I recently got. I tore out some of the pages because I like a lot of dimension on my journals, and so that's what the paper I'm using to create the zebra on. And I already have a background on the art journal page, which I showed different backgrounds that you could do in a previous video. So I will put a link down below to that particular video showing you how I created this background that I'm going to put this zebra on. So you can see now that I'm finishing up the zebra, why I kind of wanted more of a rainbow effect instead of just before on the other side. It just seemed like all the colors just kind of blended together and was just like, you know, one color or what have you. But I'm also using a Posca pen here to try to get the finer lines. It's kind of hard with a paintbrush, no matter how tiny your paintbrush is, to get those finer lines. At least for me it is. I mean, there might be some people out there that are more skilled with a paintbrush, but You know, I have a really hard time getting those finer lines, so the Posca pens is a great alternative to just get those finer lines in there. So I'm using, since the paper that this zebra is drawn and painted on is kind of heavy duty, I thought I would adhere it down with these glue dots. I like to use these glue dots when I'm working on journal pages and trying to adhere down things that are a little bit heavier. It would be difficult for me to try to get this down on the page using some type of glue. So I'm using the glue dots to go around the outside of the zebra so that I can attach it to the page. So I'm just looking to make sure I've got enough of them around the outside of the zebra, and then deciding on how and where I want it positioned on the page and sticking it down. And these glue dots do a really good job at sticking things down. And so there was some eyelashes there that, you know, it's kind of hard to cut out, so I just cut them off, and then I'm trying to redraw them on the page now that I've got the zebra adhered to my page, and then touching up any areas that I felt needs to be touched up. So I just looked through my stash because I was like, I don't know what to put on this page. So I found this quote in my stash that I decided to add, and it says, "Trust that little voice in your head that says, 'Wouldn't it be interesting if,' and then do it." So I thought that was cute and would go. And then I decided to trace around that quote with the black Posca pen. So that's pretty much the art journal for today. I apologize again for not getting to show you more of drawing and painting the zebra. But like I said, I'll do another video showing you how you can get animals on your art journal pages without a whole lot of, skills at having to draw them out yourself. So I hope you like this video. If you do, you can like or you can subscribe to my channel to see more, or you can leave a comment. And I thank you for stopping by, and we'll talk to you guys again later. Bye-bye.